Hey everybody, it's Paul with the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here at Lakemont Park in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Now we are here today basically going to do a full explore video, and one of the big things is you've probably read in the news that their attractions are not going to be available this year over here at Lakemont Park, like Leap the Dips and Skyliner. However, this park is not closed. There is so much stuff going on here, and I'm going to go through the entire park and show you everything that is available. There's going to be batting cages, 2 mini golf courses, a whole 9 yards. But here's the main entrance when you come on in, and I always highly recommend. Right now I'm here in April, and actually the park was so generous and let me come in here before they actually open. So when you see that there's nobody in the park, that is because currently right now they're closed. They actually let me in to do this explore video. I also talked to the general manager, and we went through a lot of stuff that's going to be going on here, so we want to make sure we show you everything here. First thing is going to be new maps coming, but when you walk in here, like I said, right there's the beginning, the opening. First thing you're going to see here is what they call the rabbit hole. So this is a mini golf course here. Now this is more of a simple mini golf course, and I'm going to show you some of the holes here. But this one's more flat. This is more kid friendly. So when it comes to this one is only $5 per person. So, you know, there's a deer right there, there's some hole there. Here is Gone Fishing with a good fishing boat backdrop and stuff like that. So this is one of the 2 mini golf courses. And like I said, this is the easier one, less challenging. As you can tell, it's less terrain driven and such. So we want to go over there. This is the $5 course, and that's for adults and kids. So now the other thing you're going to notice here is this place is just beautiful right now. They are landscaping everything, and as we go by the coasters and stuff, we're going to tell you a little bit about everything going on with those coasters and such. So we're going to finish back over this area, but right in front of us is the batting cages, and this is one of their bigger attractions here. If you're familiar with the batting cages, basically the ball spits out there. Some of them have different speeds and the whole 9 yards. But over here is the main booth. So first thing I want to do is take you over here, tell you the prices, and this is also one of the main food stands that will be open this year. So now right here, tickets available right in the front. So when you come right here, you're going to see the mini golf, the rabbit hole, which is one we just showed you, is $5 per person. The Keystone Falls is $8 an adult, $5 children, but you can play both for $10, so you can save a few bucks there. Batting cages, if you're just starting out there, you get the $2 for the 20 pitches. 30 minutes is 15, 60 is 25. And now here's another thing that you may not realize, but there's a lot of pavilions. We're going to go show you all those, and you can get the yard games for $10 each, but you can rent pavilions here all day, rentals, and you can book those right now. The other thing too is this is where you can get food. Here you got sodas, but look at these prices, people. Soda and water is $2, tea is $2.50, Skittles, Push Pops, chips, the whole 9 yards. Nothing here is more than $2.50. So you can grab whatever you want, a bottle pop, ring pops, the whole 9 yards. You got the Fritos and all that stuff there. So prices are amazing, and you can also private sports rentals for other stuff. All right, so there you go with the prices. And here is the more challenging Keystone Falls mini golf course. All right, so this one's got a little bit more. It's got water features, and it's got, come over here, we'll walk across here. Once again, we want to thank Lakemont Park for pretty much give us full access to this park today. But yeah, there's a fountain feature right there. All the fountain features are actually going, and as I'm walking on these greens, this is definitely a more challenging course than the original one that you saw there, the rabbit hole. This one's got water going through the entire section. The greens are in fantastic condition, so we are really thrilled. This is definitely great, and it is open all year round. So if you like mini golf and batting cages, this is where you want to go. But there is a lot of new things coming down the pike, and that's what this video is all about. We're exploring. Of course, we're going to explore, but the other thing that we're going to do is basically inform you on everything that's going on. Now, right in front of us right here, Actually, right here's the batting cages and stuff. And as you can tell real quick here with the batting cages, each one has different speeds. So definitely when you check the batting cages, you want to make sure that you know what the speed is. Now, of course, they are still doing maintenance. They're actually, if you look right here, they're still mowing the lawn. They're taking care of all the things that make this such an important site. Now over here, got hopscotch. Not every day you see hopscotch at a park, but over here, these are some, by Reliant Bank. They have a lot of sponsorships coming in here. The community is supporting this park a lot. And right over here is the volleyball courts. So you got sand volleyball right here, which is really nice. Now these, you don't have to pay for. These are actually free. So you come on in and you can actually just, you know, if they're available. Now you can actually rent them in advance if you want. That's part of the sports thing. I think it was like $25. You can reserve a basketball court and stuff like that. But we're heading out this way now. This is, right, like I said, right here is the other side of the mini golf course. But now we're entering the spot right now where the amusements were. And they were gracious enough to tell us what's going on in the areas and what was there. So here we go. So now if you're familiar, over there was the Tin Lizzies, over there was Little Leaper, and right in front of us right there is the Skyliner. So I'm gonna keep walking to each section and give you a little bit of inside information on what's going to happen. So right here, make that a little bit brighter for you. So right here is the 4x4. Now, as you can tell, the 4x4 is gone. And, you know, they sold it off to somebody there. They said the track needed a lot of work and stuff like that. Now, this space, the new general manager basically said, we don't want dead space. So this area here is going to turn into a bocce ball or also pickleball. No, wait, no, this is the goo-goo ball. This is the goo-goo ball. So this is a game that I guess is new with the college kids, where you kind of like dodgeball, where you throw it at people's feet and things like that. So this space is going to be the goo-goo ball right there. Now up here, this was Little Leaper. Now Little Leaper is gone, but this space is going to be converted fairly soon, actually. I was surprised how quickly they were talking about turning things around. So right there is that goo-goo ball. And right here is where Little Leaper is. This is going to become bocce ball and pickleball. So this area is going to be pretty much flipping around pretty quickly. But this is where Little Leaper was. And it's going to be bocce ball and pickleball. All right. Over there, that's a goo-goo ball. Now right over here is pretty much when I heard the rides were going to be closing. The one I was most concerned about was right here, Skyliner. Now, Leap the Dips is historic. It is the oldest operating coaster in the world, and you know it's protected. But what about Skyliner? Well, I'm proud to say that Skyliner is getting routine maintenance, people. So, and it's been inspected, and it passed inspection. So with that being said, Skyliner right now is standing. It's not deteriorating. They're doing routine maintenance. They're making sure the structure is safe. They're making sure everything's good to go. So Skyliner's not going anywhere, all right? Now, will it be operating in the future? It all depends on the support the park gets. They would love to get these things going again, but of course they need to have the support of the community, which is why we're doing this video. Let you guys know what's going to happen here at Lakemont. But Skyliner is going to be fine. Now right here, this was a go-kart race. Motorway Cool-Off was the place. Now, the food stand will not be open this year. And this area here, they have a lot of potential, but they actually, this last weekend here on the go-kart area, they literally had RC cars going. People were coming in, they're racing their RC cars. So that's something that might be a future thing where they're going to have the RC cars coming through here. And they're going to be utilizing this track for stuff. It's a beautiful track. We're going to show you this area over here. Big track, awesome track. So they're going to be definitely utilizing this space. Like I said, RC cars are what they're looking at now, but they have a lot of other ideas that might be coming down the pike. So that is the motocross. And then over here, to finish out this little section where all the attractions are, this is the Tin Lizzies. Now, the Tin Lizzies are the antique cars. And this is a huge place. This is a huge amount of land, and it's actually fenced off. So what are they going to do with this area? They are looking to turn this into a dog park. Yep, they're looking to turn this into a dog park. You got all that space back there. And the good thing about the dog park is, you know, they're hoping to reopen the Tin Lizzies in the future, just like with Skyliner. So turning this into a dog park is actually probably the best thing you could do for it, because it's not going to damage anything. The cars are all protected. As we walk through the park, I'll show you where all those areas are and stuff like that. But right here, you know, the track and all that, but this is a huge amount of space. So they definitely want to utilize this space, and the dog park is the perfect way to do that. All right, so we're going to walk over here. Right there is the mini golf course, for point of reference. And also, if you're not familiar, on the other side of Skyliner is actually where the Altoona Curve baseball field is. So, all right, so you got picnic tables here. Now, right here is a place that they were starting to put it together, but with all the rain, as you can tell by the dirt there, the forklift was sinking. But this is going to be an entire playground for kids. It's going to be all wood chipped up. They're going to have slides and all the different things. They have a couple things right there if you look. But like I said, this would have been a lot farther along, but it was a little rainy, and the rain kind of made everything a little bit, sluggish and stuff. You can actually see right there, that's where the forklift got stuck. So, but this is going to be a playground right here, right on the other side there by the mini golf and stuff. Over here, the bathrooms will still be functional. So the bathroom will be good to go. So there's a bathroom back here. Now, as you walk around this side here, you got right here is called the Red Stage. And this is where they do a lot of little performances throughout the year. They are not sure about Summer Fest yet. They're hoping to do a couple different, music and family community stuff this year. So, but that's the Red Stage. Now, as you saw before, they had the rentals. So these are the different pavilions here. So you can rent these. Now these are the larger pavilions. So you can rent half of it for $75 a day, and the full pavilion for $150. Now these are the large ones. Also, notice the beauty of the park too. Nice and quiet. Now, yet again, we're here when it's closed, all right? So we have an exclusive walkthrough. So don't think like there's nobody here. You're right, there is nobody here, but there's a reason why nobody's here. So, but here's 2A and all that. So this gives you a good idea of how big these pavilions are. Plenty of space. $75 for half, $150 for a full one. Now, what is this white structure right here? Well, it's Leap to Dips, people. The oldest operating roller coaster in the world, which is not operating this year. However, just like with Skyliner, this is being maintained all the time. So don't panic. It's not going to go down, all right? They are taking care of it. Everything's, the structure's being, maintained. The trains are being maintained. Everything's great. I love that dip right there. You actually get some great airtime on this coaster. So it's not just a historic coaster. It's actually a pretty fun ride. So, and there's the rest of the pavilions. Now this one here is housing a few things. So we're wandering here real quick. Now this one here, they have the dragon boats. Now the paddle boats will not be operating right now. There may be later on this summer, but right now these dragon paddle boats will not be utilized. Here's the 4x4 trucks. We saw it before there. They are taking that out, but they do have some of the vehicles from the 4x4, but that will not be reopening. And of course right here, Leap to Dips train. So, all right, so we're gonna head over this way. As you can tell, they are maintaining stuff. Forklifts going by. So the train is not going either this year. Yet again, none of the attractions are going to be going this year, but there's a train track. We'll show you that real quick, because I never really, this is actually, we've been to this park 5-6 times since we started doing the 125 roller coaster challenge, but we really never filmed it. So here's the old train and the train station here. Now, it won't be running this year, but we just want to show you pretty much everything about the park. I always love the fact that it looks like they have 2 different engines. Yet again, it may come back in the future, but for this year, it is not. So we're about halfway done with this video. If you like what you saw, definitely make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a few more things here at Lakemont. We're here for the morning, but wanted to thank them once again for allowing us to come on in here and show everybody what's going on. So here is the station for Leap the Dips. And I'm going to show you, they do have a train here. Some of the trains are actually protected in another area, so we want to show you everything there. But here's the trains for Leap the Dips. So you check it out real quick. There's the red car, there's the blue one, and there's a lot of them under there. Yet again, they're all undercover to make sure they're protected. So hopefully when they get this going again, you'll be all set. Now this is Dippy's, Sweden's, let me make this a little bit brighter here for you. So that's Dippy's. This is one of the main food stands and has been for a while. This year Dippy's will not be opening up. Now they do have some things in the work. They're trying to get some vendors in here to rent the space and all that kind of stuff. But this was the main food place. And over here, this was the arcade. Now the arcade is important right now because not only is it a food restaurant, but it's also where they're storing a lot of the important stuff, all the attractions. They are looking to hopefully reopen all the attractions at a later time, so they want to make sure everything's nice and protected. Here's another one of the bigger pavilions we talked about before. And over here we're on the back side. So they call that the island. Now the bridge is closed down, but this is the island. And at one point they had the water park. So they were looking to reopen this a couple years ago, but they ran into some maintenance stuff, which yet again is expected when you are dealing with the state of Pennsylvania and all the rules and regulations. So, but that water structure is still there. And this is where they used to have the paddle boats right here. They may be bringing in canoes. They might be bringing in other things this summer. Definitely check out their Facebook page, Lakemont Park, and that's where you can get all the updates. So we're going to come over here towards the main area. As you can tell, like I said, this is a Tuesday at the end of April, and they're moving benches. They're getting things all ready for the upcoming year. So we're going to come over here. There's Dippy's. There's a pavilion here. Now I want to show you a couple things over on this end. Now some of the more popular locations, like right there, that's Leap the Dips and stuff like that. But when you come over this way, you got some board games and stuff like that. They have a lot of lawn games that they are bringing out here. I saw the hopscotch earlier. Here's the chessboard. Here's the arcade. But right over here is 2 of the bigger pavilions, more popular pavilions. These are also the ones that you can split. And this one I always like. This is where Devin and I over the years would go because there's a lot to do. But there's another large restroom. And over here, so this was the arcade. Right now it's basically maintenance and storage. But yep, right here's the old pavilions, so you can check them out. Now, one thing I really love about this park is it's really green. It is so green, so much nature and stuff like that. So it's kind of a hybrid if you think about it. Yeah, there's a lot of parks where you go and there's trees and there's water and all that, but they don't have anything for you to do. This place does have things for you to do. Now I'm going to walk over here. Now that structure in the background there is what they call the arcade, the casino. And what the casino is, it's not a casino, people, but it actually is a big venue space. I actually, as a wedding photographer, have actually done weddings at that casino. So, but here's a good view. Darken up a little bit there. Here's a good view of the island. There's the bridge to go across. Right there's the water structure and stuff. Now right here is Lakeside Cafe. So currently the Lakeside Cafe is closed for this year. However, they are talking with some restaurants in the area about coming in and utilizing the space. They have all the kitchen stuff ready to go. So pretty much if somebody local here with the Blair County may come in later on this summer, and then they'll be able to, got a great location right here. They call it Lakeside for a reason. Right there's the lake. Right there's Leap the Dips and stuff. So make that a little bit darker for you. So, but yeah, so this is another main food hub, and it will be hopefully opening soon this year. All right. So we're going to cut across here. So this is all the casino right here. So, and there's also a park there with, businesses and stuff. Now this is their main stage. There's a small pavilion here. This is a $75 pavilion. I remember how we said there were small ones. This is one of the smaller ones right here. But this area right here is their main stage, where you can actually, they do concerts and all that kind of stuff. They're working on a music program. Yet again, check out Facebook or their website, lakemontpark.com, and get all that kind of information. But there's the stage, and there's pretty much everything you need to see there. Now, as you walk up here, there's a couple more things I want to show you guys. And one of the main ones is these basketball courts. So these are free to use. You can come on down whenever you want. Now, if you want to reserve a court, you can definitely, call up, reserve a certain one if you want, guarantee that you have one. But there's local tournaments that take place here over in, and these are some of the nicest basketball courts I've ever seen. And it's not just because, they're pretty and the courts look nice, but they actually got lights. So you can play at nighttime and actually, there's a lot of tournaments, there's a lot of things here. You got nice little scoreboards there. And what I also like is you got local sponsorships to help to maintain this. So this is the Sheets Courts. Over here is the UOC Sports Medicine and all that. So the community is reaching out and supporting Lakemont here. So we're heading back towards the main area. Right up here's the main gate. So if you came right in and went straight, this is where you would go. Right there's the staging. There's a lawn for people who enjoy concerts, basketball courts, volleyball courts, and all that. So right over here is the rabbit hole again, which is the easier of the two. So right here, as soon as you come in, you got 2 golf courses, you got the basketball courts, you got the batting cages, and you've got right there's the sand volleyball. So basically, this is Lakemont Park. Have you been here before? If so, let us know your memories of Lakemont Park. And this is a call to action, people. If you want Leap the Dips and Skyliner to ride again, you need to support it. Come here, especially if you're in the local area. Make sure you stop on by and support this park, because just like Kinetic Lake Park, if you don't support it, it may not be around. And this is just a rare gem. Not only because you have these 2 classic wooden coasters, but because there's so much to actually do that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Also right here is the rabbit hole refreshments, so you can also get drinks here. But this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. This is Park 9 out of 60 this year that we're doing. And make sure you subscribe to watch this ride all the way to 125.